It was instantly so surreal, but then she very quickly became my friend Jen.
The ad is true. I don't know if it's a real ad. I don't know if it actually happened, but I know the ad is real.
100%. I think it's like totally something Percy would, the difference between me and Percy is it's something Percy would do and then he'd never show it to anybody. Me, it was like something I did and then it was like, everybody has to see this. Like I like am exactly the same as him or was exactly the same as him, but just like more social and open and I guess cared about people liking me and like wanted to be, I'm a Leo rising, really, and he is probably not. I think that's the only difference between us, actually.
I knew that she was really funny. I knew her socially, so I knew how funny she was. And I thought, she's gonna do a straight up comedy one of these days, and I selfishly wanted it to be mine. And I wrote it for her, well, with my co-writer, John Phillips. It was designed for her. And yeah, so that was the hope. I didn't know if she'd say yes, but I knew that I wanted her.
It was instantly so surreal, but then she very quickly became my friend Jen. Like it was like it only kind of now again am I like, oh my God, yeah, it's Jennifer Lawrence. Like I forgot. Like I'm not used to the ethos of it all as much as I am just like having the most incredible time and conversations and laughing with her. Like we really had a special experience working on this movie. It was only ever fun. So it was surreal and like the hugest gift and opportunity, but I think even more so, I have an amazing friend now.
The first meeting that they have when she meets him at the animal rescue place, and then he's just, when he's doing the questionnaire, just, for some reason I had a really hard time with that, and I probably blew a few takes laughing.
It was really every day, so it's like so hard to pinpoint one. I remember the bar scene, our first sort of date. We were improvising a lot. Gene was improvising a lot and throwing things at us. That was hard to get through. There are lines that are not in the movie because we couldn't get them out without laughing. Like truly, like there's some line about farting that she had that like is not at all anywhere in the movie because I don't think we ever got it without breaking. Ratatouille took me 10 hours to film. Like it was like in fact, it was maybe the most natural thing I've ever done is playing a like truly actual cartoon character. I think Dear Evan Hansen was probably definitely the most difficult to settle into because I was 16. I really kind of had no idea what I was doing. I connected to the character so much, but as an actor, there were so many huge lessons that I learned over that year of just like simplifying and being truthful and learning about myself that had I had not learned them, I don't think I'd be sitting here talking to you now. I don't think this movie would have happened for me, and it certainly wouldn't have been not as hard as it wasn't. It was it was like all this to say this movie was easy because I had this amazing scene partner. I knew this person so well. There was so much trust in the people making it, and it was so delightful. And I'd learned all those lessons from Dear Evan Hansen. The hard stuff was out of the way.
E.T. I went with my parents. Remember, I was crying a lot, and it was just, I think we were like, in my memory, we were like in the front row, which is probably too close. I was just turning up, but it was very overwhelming, overpowering movie. I loved it.
I don't remember it because I had like just been born a few days ago, but I know that this is true actually because I'm the youngest of 4, and the next youngest to me is 9 years older than me, and all 3 of them were promised that nothing would change when I was born. So my mom took me with them to the theater to see Mr. Deeds. And the first movie I saw in theaters was Mr. Deeds starring Adam Sandler.
I mean, a great screen and sound is obviously paramount. I love my candy. Having the right candy is very important. Who I'm seeing the movie with. I like going alone too. I have a great experience by myself as well. And the movie itself, like what's playing.